There are many people in the world who have unhealed wounds, who are still living in the past. And these emotions and feelings, residual emotions and feelings, show up in their lives probably daily through daymares, nightmares, that they're unable to find peace and rest because they're still stuck in the past. And it's easy to get caught in what people did to you or what they said when you allow them to control you, your mind, your actions, instead of keeping the power within you that no one can define you, not by your color, your race, your culture, your background, your experiences. You cannot be defined because you are greater than your experiences. Often my mama would tell us that after you accept the truth, that's when you can move on. The truth of any experience that it happened. There isn't anything we can do, say, or be that would cause the experience to just disappear. And that's where people are stuck in accepting what happened and learning from what happened. Because I do believe that when we take the student approach to life, when we decide, choose to learn from our lessons, to use signposts to say, okay, am I moving in the direction that I want to go? Am I repeating the past because I feel like my identity is in the past? You are not a diagnosis. You are not anxiety. You are not depression. I don't even believe that you are a survivor. You are a spirit dressed in bodily form that experienced things, life. And so there's so much blaming and identification with something that does not even belong to you. And unfortunately, I've said it before, that often some people who are hurting, unfortunately hurt others because they're so blinded by the experience. They're so blinded by the emotions and feelings. And our emotions and feelings are there for a reason. It's not to drown us. It is not to belittle us, but it is for us to check ourselves. Why am I feeling this way? What have I identified with that I shouldn't have done? Your emotions and feelings, again, can be your signposts because naturally we are made of love. We are love. We are, and I know some people don't want to hear it, resilient and strong. Look at nature. Look at earth. Look at life. We are an evolution of life. And it is through a non-identification of our earthly journey that we're able to master ourselves, that we're able to live out our divine purpose, that we're able to, with faith, heal our wounds, and eventually to a point where we see past the pain of others. We see their heart, the state of their heart for what it is, and that we embody and express compassion. I had to accept many truths, even recently. And it's when you surrender to life, when you allow yourself to be unveiled before life, your spirit, those innate traits that are within you, that's when you can let go of many things: resentment, vengeance, shame, fear, because perfect love casts out fear. When we embody love, we see things as they are instead of making it more than what they are. When we accept our body, when we accept our emotions, we no longer look for external bandages because they're only temporary. They don't heal us. Alcohol, drugs, sex, medications, they only temporarily take us from our pain mentally, but the pain is still there because we have identified with that experience. What can we do? I think in sitting quiet and asking ourselves, asking the universe, what do I need to let go to move forward in life? There are so many dreams, so many things I want to do with my life. I know there has to be things other than what you've gone through that tug at your heart daily and say, I want to do this. I want to live my life, that tells you you have purpose. Part of our struggle with our pain is our love, the love within us telling us you are more than that. And it is within our beliefs, our mind, our thoughts that we need to be transformed. And when we are transformed and realize who we are beyond our experiences, we can move forward with our lives. We can feel free. We can have the peace of mind to go to sleep at night restfully, to eat within normal limits when we're listening to our body that enough is enough. We don't need diets to train our body. Our training starts within our mind first. So what is it that you need to let go that keeps telling you, this is not me. This is not who I am? That shadow of fear, that shadow of doubt. Rise above that. See beyond the clouds. Look within and see that you are greater, that you have purpose, your life has meaning. This is Timika Chambers with Create a Generational Love Cycle, sharing another one of my mother's principles, that once you accept, after you accept the truth, you can move forward. And the truth is beyond what we experience. The truth is who we are in the experience. I ask you, what principles do you live by? What helps you to rise above circumstances? And when you have fallen in a pothole, what helps you to get out and realize that you don't need to keep falling into potholes, that you can walk a clearer path in the principles that you live by? Everything starts within our mind. The generational cycle of pain started with thoughts of greed, of fear, and out of it birth a whole range of things: prejudice, racism, dominion over others, abuse, neglect, in many different forms. Change your mind. You change your life. You change how you see things. You change how you act. You change how you prepare yourself for your day. What principles guide your life? Thank you so much for listening. You can find out more about me on TamikaSChambers.com. May you make this lifetime great because you can.